everybody, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to do your daily card reading for today. I just got to apologise I wasn't here yesterday due to unforeseen circumstances. Yeah, should have known, shouldn't I, really? But unfortunately couldn't do the recording yesterday. So I'm going to pull a card for today, and what I'll also do is at the end of the broadcast I'll pull another little oracle card for us because we missed yesterday. Let's just have a little shuffle. I'm using the Faulkner Tarot deck, as usual, the black and white version. This is my normal go-to deck, which I use. It's got quite a nice energy about it. I use it virtually 24/7 really. I use it for most of my readings. I do use lots of other little decks as well. Quite like the Thelema Tarot. I use that a lot for producing my card for the day that I put on my Facebook, which you can see on Crystal Sparkles Readings at Facebook, and also on my Twitter, which is Crystal Sparkly. So I do use different decks for different things, but for this broadcast I like to use these just because I feel like they have a nice energy to them. Okay, so let me just have a little look and see what we've got for today. Okay, all interesting. Today's card is the High Priestess card. The High Priestess card is traditionally very spiritual card. It's about kind of opening up to other realms really, and being able to connect in to spirit. Not necessarily saying you have to do that in a mediumship way. You can connect in with your own guides, but it's also often when it comes up in a situation like this, it's often saying that it's time for you to really rely on your intuition, and not to be afraid to go with what your gut instincts tell you. Quite often we get into our heads and we don't just trust in that inner knowing that we have within us. Once you get your brain engaged in talking yourself out of something, that's it, gone really. The ego kind of takes over, and all that good work that your intuition does in pointing you in the right direction can be undone by our own fears. So once you start having a little chat with yourself that says, do I really want to do it? What are the consequences? And all those things. Once you're in that place, then you're in your head. And to tune back into your intuition, you need to kind of get out of your head. That's why meditation works quite well, to kind of get you away from those thinking areas and that kind of ego-based fear factor that comes in. This card is saying that there's no need to be fearful, that you can rely on your intuition at this time. It's a gentle card on the whole, and kind of is saying get peaceful and you will be led in the right direction. This card also always talks to me about opposites and being able to embrace the different sides of life. I feel like that's important. The High Priestess card in this deck, as you can see, is a lake and at night, and the black and white contrasts within this card are very obvious. In a more traditional deck, you will also see those same opposites being shown to you in a more traditional deck. When I do my card reviews that I'm planning to do over the next couple of months, I'll show you the different versions of the High Priestess card, and you'll be able to see those opposites for yourself. Quite a lot of Jungian psychology that I work with a lot is about opposites. There can be no light without the darkness. You know, you would not see the stars without the darkness of the night. So it's about the shadow side of you and of the day. So you could see lots of different things today, quite likely to be very different and opposites showing up for you. So what I would say is embrace the day and use your intuition. Do not be afraid to just go with your gut instinct. Today, the High Priestess is saying it won't let you down. So once again, we've got a little bit of a cat visitor who's popped in to see us. He quite likes the High Priestess card, seemingly. He seems quite happy there. Right, well, I'm just going to draw you a little oracle card for today as well, since we missed yesterday. Let's just see what the oracle cards are saying for us. Okay. Let's just see what we've got. Okay, this is the energy of oracle. I use lots of other different oracle cards as well. I'm just really like these ones at the moment. These are by Sandra Ann Taylor, and they're called the Energy Oracle. I just really like the imagery on here. And that's really interesting that this card is reflecting almost exactly what we've already pulled out with the High Priestess card. This card is the Goddess of the Moon. The moon is, you know, some people dislike the moon. I really like the moon. The moon card for me is a wonderful card. Yes, it can mean that there are secrets. Yes, it can mean that there are shadows. But as this card has already said to us, you can't have the light without the dark. Without the dark, we wouldn't know when it was light. So the moon is a card of clarity to me. It's a card of light being thrown onto things that have up till now been unseen. So secrets being revealed. Goddess of the Moon is also very gentle, and the High Priestess is also saying, be gentle with yourself. We have a new moon, I think, coming up within the next 3 or 4 days. Not too sure. I have to check when that date is. This is talking about that period of time, really, that kind of energy, that new moon, a time to send your wishes, using your intuition, tuning into the spiritual side of life. So quite a kind of nice, gentle, spiritual energy. Good time to meditate. Good time to get in touch with the kind of more spiritual side of things. Get your crystals out, burn some sage, burn some incense, do some meditation. Generally try and find some nice peaceful time. Really drawn to the number 52 on this card for some reason. Kind of feels, obviously 52 weeks in a year, kind of feel like this is saying that there is a time of growth and almost, I don't know why I want to say it, but rebirth. This is a year, it's a 9 year, so it's a year of kind of getting rid of all that stuff that you don't need. And this moon energy can be a great time for cleansing out all that kind of stuff that you don't need anymore, especially with your crystals and things, putting them out in a full moon. Really, really good idea. We don't have a full moon for a couple of weeks, but you can be kind of getting your energy ready to do that clearing out. New moon, I think, in a few days' time, so that's more a time for sending out your wishes, kind of growth. And then you've got the full moon a bit later on in the month, towards the end of March. That will be a great time to do some cleansing. So hopefully that's thrown a little bit of light on the next day or so. Quite spiritual, nice energy. Don't be afraid to follow your intuition, I want to say, more than anything else, is allow your intuition to guide you. I will leave you with that thought for now, and I will speak to you again tomorrow around about the same sort of time. I'll be doing another Periscope broadcast. This will also be available on YouTube a little bit later on, although Periscope, I think, do repeat things if you want to see this again. Do feel free to come and like my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Crystal Sparkles Readings, I think, or Crystal Sparkles, I think. So I will pop this video up there, so you'll be able to catch up with me there. Thank you very much for your time and for listening in, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.